welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on my channel, you're welcome. Please don't make it your last. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. If you're a returning subscriber, it's so good to have you back. My name is Chineyenwa Adoma Anoka Akuzu. Just call me Chineyenwa. So guys, I stated earlier in one of my videos that we'll be doing movie reviews, show reviews, and I'm happy to say that this is officially the first movie review on this channel. So guys, I recently saw this movie on my Netflix recommendation list. Apparently it was like top 10 in Nigeria, and I'm like, Breaded Life, okay. And I wanted to check on Twitter to see what the movie is about, but I didn't want to spoil it because if you know me, you know I hate spoilers. And as much as possible, I'm going to try to review this movie without any spoilers, okay? I obviously have to give an account of the synopsis and everything, but I won't go in depth. I also won't tell you how the movie ended, and I'll skip some details just so you guys can enjoy it yourself and see it. And if you've already seen this movie, then of course you already know how it ended. And yeah, so you can share your thoughts in the comment section. If you know you don't like spoilers, don't go to the comment section so you don't see something that you don't like. The title of this movie is Breaded Life, and basically this movie is about a rich, spoiled Lagos boy played by Timini Egbuson, and his name is Sumisola in the movie. So Sumisola is from a wealthy home. His dad is late, his mom is alive, and basically his mom is attending to all his needs, giving him money, attention, and all of that. Sumisola seems to take life for granted, spends his time partying. He's been in and out of school. He has changed schools or courses like 3 times. And basically, his mom is like, what do you want to do with your life? His mom is played by the actress Tina Mba. Tina Mba is his mother. Tina Mba is an excellent actress. I love her acting. She speaks Yoruba fluently, she speaks Igbo fluently, she plays this stern mother so good. She plays that role so well. So Tinamba is his mom, and they have a confrontation, and even after the confrontation, this boy is still, acting up and doing things. He's throwing parties at home and making his mom go crazy. And his mom calls the police to arrest him. It's that bad. And then with everything happening, he comes back the next day and he has a conversation with his mom, and he's like, oh, I want to move out. I want to be with my sister, because he has an elder sister who they never really showed, but we could hear her conversation with the mom over the phone. So basically we know her voice, but they never really showed her. So Timini um decides to move out, and then the next day this boy wakes up and nobody recognizes him. His mom literally goes to the security guard and says, there's someone in the guest room. There's a stranger in the guest room. And Timini is dragged out of the house, and the police even arrest him because they say he's breaking and entering. No one knows him. He also has a maid. They also have a maid, Auntie Aggie, who was played by Bisola Ayola, wonderful actress again. And Auntie Aggie, who Timini is supposedly close to and respects so much, probably more than his mom, because he has a better relationship with Auntie Aggie. Auntie Aggie also doesn't recognize him. The security guard, no one recognizes him. And this makes me think, imagine you wake up and your family literally doesn't recognize you. No one recognizes you, and they're like, get out of our house, go away. In fact, we're arresting you because you are an intruder. Where do you start from? This was basically what this was about. So this boy finds himself in the ghetto. And surprisingly, the only person who recognizes him is Todewode. And Todewode is the bread seller. Todewode is played by the amazing actress Bimbo Ademoye. And Todewode recognizes him as this rich boy who is friends with her customer. And her customer is Iskilu. Iskilu is the gate man, Sumisola's gate man. Basically, Iskilu is the security guard at his house. And so, in this world where everything seems crazy, this bread seller is the only person who recognizes him. This bread seller gives him shelter and basically helps him, find his way in the ghetto. From there, guys, this movie takes a huge turn, and you see this boy, this JJC, who just is used to the rich life, the lavish life in the ghetto. This story takes us from that glamorous life to another realm, like basically some people's reality, the way some people actually live. And it got me wondering, how many people can actually survive with that? I was trying to understand the dynamic. Is it that the mom said, "Oh, nobody should remember him. Let's punish him for being irresponsible," or what? What actually happened, and how come no one recognized him? And guys, the end of this movie explains it all. And this movie has been criticized because of the end. Some people are not okay with how it ended, and some people are like, "Oh, I think the end made more sense. The end made the whole movie make sense." I'm one of the people who agree that the end of the movie made it make sense. So basically, this movie teaches him a lesson to be street smart, to be grateful for the kind of life he has and the family he has. And the storyline is not exactly predictable. The movie is actually worth watching. You see the other side of life and how people struggle daily to make a living. The movie is very realistic. The storyline also very realistic. His experience in the ghetto basically shapes him to be better. So basically, this boy learns to appreciate his family, love and respect his mother, seeing that a lot of people go through different things and suffer. He's introduced into an alternate world and he has to try to fend for himself. Thanks to Todewode, he scales through. This movie was written by Biodun Steven. It was also directed by Biodun Steven. The screenplay of this movie was by Biodun Steven. It was filmed in Lagos, Nigeria, and the ghetto part was also filmed in Lagos, Nigeria, actually in Agege. And apparently, while this movie was being made, they had some encounter with some area boys and they had to settle that. This movie was produced by Biodun Steven, Tara Ajibulu, and Kayode Showade. The genre of this movie would be dramedy because yes, it has some drama a lot and also comedy too. There's a twist at the end of this movie, something distinct, and this is what people criticize the movie for. A lot of people are not okay with how the movie ended. Some people are. And this is just one thing about the movie that explains why the movie went the way it went. This movie was actually released on the 21st of April 2021, but apparently people didn't really know much about it because I didn't hear about this movie until this year. And this is something that happens when a movie comes to Netflix. People start to talk about it, it's in top 10, and then people know more about it. Apparently, this movie has been out for what? Over a year. And I think that after COVID-19, a lot of people really stopped going to the cinemas. I don't think people really go to the cinemas like they used to before COVID. But when a movie is introduced to Netflix, watching it on Netflix makes it accessible to people. You're not thinking of driving to the cinema, finding your way to the cinema. You can literally watch it in the comfort of your home. This movie is definitely family worthy and should be watched with the family. You can also watch it with your spouse. Basically, I feel like it's a PG rated movie, unless there are some scenes that shouldn't be for kids. But generally, storyline and everything, definitely family worthy. So when they get to all those cringe parts, if you're watching with your family, you can sneak out, you can walk out, or you can pretend to press your phone the way most of us do. For the cast appreciation, they all did well. The characters were amazing. The mother was played by Tinamba, like I said earlier. Tinamba is an amazing actress and she deserves her flowers every single time. When it comes to all these stern mother roles, disciplinarian, Tinamba does it perfectly. And I feel like that's how she also is in reality. Bimbo Ademoye is super duper talented. And of recent, I've seen her in a lot of movies. I haven't seen her in a lot of movies actually. She does her roles so well. I'm speaking not just ghetto roles, because in this movie she had to play like a ghetto girl. But when it came to classy roles, classy acting, Bimbo Ademoye is amazing. The chemistry between Bimbo Ademoye and Timini was amazing. And I just like to say that the cast and the crew did so well to bring this movie to fruition. It was beautiful. Auntie Aggie was played by Bisola Ayola. Bisola, as always, was like this Igbo lady with an Igbotic accent, and I think she did very well as well. Bolanle Ninalowo. Bolanle Ninalowo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well, but Bolanle basically was an Agbero, and his name was Makanaki. I don't even know what's with this Makanaki name and touts. King of Boys, this movie, and some other movies like that. But basically, Bolanle Ninalowo was in that movie, and he was also a tout. Adedimeji Latif was also in that movie. He also did well. I've forgotten his name actually. Nkechi Blessing was there as she played the role of Risky Baby. It was nice. So yeah, for my criticism, I don't have much actually because I loved the storyline. I loved the actors. Their performance was nice. The ending of the movie is what a lot of people criticize this movie for, but I'm very okay with the ending. And well, one thing I don't really like in some movies, especially recent movies, would be when they bring all these Instagram influencers that are known for comedy into a movie. When it's too much. There's this movie, Lagos Real Fake Life. I think every scene had an Instagram comedy influencer. And to me, that is cringe because it just makes the storyline scattered. But what I like about this movie is that there was comedy and it wasn't too much, just subtle, and the storyline was still told. My star appreciation, the people who really impressed me the most would be Bimbo Ademoye. That lady is super talented. She acted this role so well. Like, she's so good and she deserves her flowers. Mwah. And then Tinamba, of course, is also a very good actress. Um, Playing the stern mother, the cruel mother, she does it so well. And I love to see such ladies on my screen. They did amazing. Generally, I'm going to be rating this movie because that's something I'll be doing on the movie reviews. And since this is the first movie I'm rating, I don't want to make it too predictable. Like, I'm going to give it a 10 no matter how impressed I am. I think I'll give this movie an 8. It's a very good movie. Storyline, beautiful. The theme of the movie, beautiful. The actors, amazing. Crew, amazing. The cast and crew did amazing. And yeah, I think the actors brought it to life, basically. And I'll be recommending this movie for family, friends, chill. Really, it's not that deep. It's actually a very cool, funny movie. So guys, that is it. That is it for the first movie review. I hope I did okay. Eventually there'll be more. I won't just be reviewing Nigerian movies. I'll also review foreign movies basically. And yeah, so if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you know when a new video comes up. See you guys in my next video. Till then, stay amazing. So much love from me to you. Bye.